I've been trying to do as much thinking as I can on the order in which I feel things and how much I reset speculation um, on things that just keep me up at night. And it's hard to draw from something like outside sympathy or internal sympathy. I can't really gain in some areas without sympathy. And it, I just feel like I'm so well trained at regression that it's just beyond control. Um, you know, I've always thought of myself and the people I know as just someone that tries to keep up and think in a way that I have kept up with people. Um, but that's not really true. True. Um, what's important about what I'm talking about is working within my limits without limiting myself. I think throughout throughout trying to observe or monitor my own thoughts, um, with just things being obscure, or just like elevated situations where I either don't feel really rejection, even though I'm headed toward it. And I guess what I'm going through is unhealthy, or I don't interact with what I've bonded with the same if I don't have sympathy, um, or are completely in regression. I do not interact with things I bond with internally. Um, I don't I don't know what relationships I hold with adapting. Um, I don't I don't understand or other that why the subjective control either I place or don't place. It's more likely that I do not place control, and the projection of my trajectory in life, it eats away from the purpose of myself, from my own purpose, from just like external, and there's a personalization other people go through that they're allowed to adapt and navigate in other ways, where I'm disabled in, basically. Um, I've struggled all my life with, I guess, sort of like what to do with ridicule. Uh, if I don't really understand, you know, the subjective nature on how I view people, or just real world presence of who people are, and I guess in a lesser figure, I see more freedom of self, but that specifically I've been trying to work on, um, because I've been trained through such elation, um, as a remedy. Well, the habitual nature of safety has been repetitive. Um, I don't exactly understand, uh, like I haven't, what's the word, flailed. I haven't found group subsistency, in values I grew up with, as a form of bias, not bias, but growable, uh, part of subjective, part of my subjective surroundings. Um, I'm really distanced from, and I I can't feel my body. Um, Derealization has taken me through, um, sort of like just discommunication with the world, and I can't really feel my body. I guess that's more depersonalization, but like I can't feel my body very much. Like I'm sort of out of body most of the time, and yeah, yeah. Uh, I guess it's difficult for me to adjust with all that going on. Uh, well, understanding I'm like genetically, you know, have, trajectory to like repeat my own instinct without gravitating back to instinct, I guess. Um, Maybe on the a biological basis. Um, that's seen as like maybe a type of necessity for me to understand whether I be like bipolar, autistic, and don't really uh, filter any incoming emotion uh, uh, that I struggle with like later. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to put that into thought. Um, I guess I don't really preemptively judge around people, but I silently uh, go through interactions I put myself through and don't change my mind on them. And it makes me feel physically ill a lot of the time. So, uh, but I guess illness is something I've ignored and is very bad for me. Uh, I just wish I wasn't so like closed off and negative as like expectations change. I don't see them with observation as like new and with viewpoints I can't have present moment about people. There's no there's no social comforts that arise with um, you know, understanding me or understanding better connection with people, I guess. Um, and it's got me feeling really bad personally. I feel terrible, you know. So I'm gonna try to do better for myself, but I'm gonna go see a neurologist later and see how I see what they can help me with. So uh, hopefully I can confront that in a positive way uh, and figure out how I can remain healthy in age. So okay, guys, peace, man. I'll catch you guys later.